the way I kind of frame the churn out is it's the perfect storm, right? It's this roiling set of social conditions that are, it's all around us, and it catches us, it gets us caught up. But the couple of things that are the highlights of it is, first of all, what I call the 4Ds. Everywhere you look, people are distracted, they are disengaged, lacking purpose, they are disconnected from themselves and their own human nature, and they're distrustful, right? So there's all of that going on. And as a result of that, a lot of what we're dealing with because of these phones and the 24/7 news network, we are inundated with just this environment that is not even the natural world. It's not the natural world. And what it does is it induces at a biological primal level fear and anger. And when we do that, we're still primal creatures. We're still 250,000 years old. We go into what I call, or Ivan Tyrrell calls, a trance. The body, whenever, if you think about when you've been scared, or when there was an emergency situation, or even when you heard a great story, the body goes into a hyper-focused state to do whatever it needs to do without conscious thought. And we do it all the time. That's where the term seeing red comes from. When we're angry, we go into a semi-conscious trance state. Well, so many of today's leaders at political levels, media, corporate, I call them divisionists. They are, instead of being stewards of bringing us together from our different groups and races like we used to do as a country, out of many come one, they have now become divisionists. They are focused on fomenting instability, right, across different groups to advance a very narrow agenda. And when they do that, it creates this fear-based response in us where we go into a trance, and we cycle back into the people that look like us, think like us, believe like us, because it's safer. And it's the most primal response we can get. And it creates this kind of shadow tribalism where you have all of these different groups in the country actually at war with each other. And the leaders are actually fomenting that. And that's where the premise of that's the churn.